welcome back to the Fandamandals podcast, where we talk all things related to sports from a fan's perspective. This is an opinion-based podcast. Opinion-based. So if you don't like our opinion, don't know what to tell you. Adrian, what's up, man? How's it going?
What's good, bro? It's going
Man.
good over here.
Yeah. No, it's good, man. A lot going on in sports. We're coming down to the wire, the end of the season in the NFL, and there's some teams hanging on by a thread. NBA had its little in-season tournament. The Knicks won that. Was able to watch that game.
Yeah,
Bud Crawford retired. He announced his retirement yesterday. Okay. I just have one thing to say about that. First of all, for the people that are coming after Bud Crawford and trying to downplay, this is what y'all do to greats. Y'all did it to Mayweather, try to act like he wasn't a dog. Y'all try to be like, oh, he fought Pacquiao too late. When what you mean too late? Because he was older than Pacquiao, and Pacquiao was the one that didn't want to do the drug testing for the roids. But anyway, back to Bud Crawford. That man was an absolute beast in the ring. I don't care what anybody try. You can try to tell me he ain't beat nobody and all of that. Look, the man 42-0, 3-time undisputed, 5-division world champion. Dog, look, let me tell you what. First of all, let's just take this, right? When he was finna fight Earl Spence, everybody thought Earl Spence was gonna beat him. He went out and demolished Earl Spence.
Yeah,
okay, even we're gonna go to this Canelo fight, right? Everybody said Canelo's too big, Canelo's too strong. Look, I don't care what you say. We've known real early that Bud Crawford was a dog, and he went in there and he legitimately made Canelo Alvarez look ordinary.
Yeah, he
made him look ordinary. Okay, none of that matter. All the stuff that people was talking, none of that mattered. And the people that I worked with can vouch for this. 2 months before that fight, I said I'll bet a whole check Bud Crawford beats Canelo because the dog in him, right? So, congratulations to Bud Crawford's career and all he achieved. We ain't finna downplay none of it. Dog, one of the greatest. That's what he's gonna go down as. And I don't care what nobody else say. So, that's it on that.
Facts. Facts.
Anything this week that kind of anything you want to point out? Anything specific?
Got a couple of things specific I want to point out.
Okay, let's talk about it.
We're gonna go ahead and go to this NFL. You know what I'm talking about? And a couple of things is about to be here. Kansas City's out the playoff.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna talk about it.
No, I ain't wish nothing on Pat Mahomes. I think that's kind of that's a tragic. You know what I'm saying? That sucks for real.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, when it comes to that. Now, as far as Kansas City is concerned, they're out the playoffs, so we're definitely gonna see a new Super Bowl. And you know the other one, I gotta say.
Yeah, all right.
You already know the other team. I gotta say.
How about
them Cowboys?
Cowboys, yeah, I already know.
Doing cowboy things, you know.
Yeah, doing cowboy things.
Worked
by Minnesota. The Vikings worked them. Hey,
JJ
McCarthy was out there like, y'all had questions?
That boy was balling. That's the best game I've seen him play since he's been an NFL quarterback. Since his whole year, that's the best I've seen him play. And he finally looked like I belong.
Yeah.
Granted, it was against the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Their defense ain't been that good the last couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been that defense when they had that winning streak. Even then, they really weren't. They were solid.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? But, man, that boy, JJ was doing his thing. JJ was doing his thing. Cowboys, y'all got like, what, a 1% chance of even making the playoffs?
Yeah. You know what?
And that road's still hard because you gotta hope Philly literally wins nothing.
Yeah,
against
they have
Washington.
to lose out.
Lose out, and the Cowboys have to win out in order to get in.
Yeah,
I don't see it happening.
I don't either.
Philly's next 3 games are like twice against Washington without Jaden Daniels because he's not going to be around. And then who they play? They play one more game, and I don't think it's really a tough team that they're playing either. I can't think of them.
It's pretty solid schedule.
So it's like it's over with. It's over for the Cowboys. So yeah. It was great for me and you. Yeah, it was a great Sunday. My team won. The Chiefs lost. The Cowboys lost. That's what I call a trifecta. Boy, that don't get no better. Don't get no better.
Those are the good weekends. When those two teams lose and your team wins, it's a good weekend.
Yeah. And I know we kind of wanted to trade off. I'm gonna throw out a quick. Y'all must have forgot.
Okay.
Just kind of came to mind. Go watch Jamal Crawford. Go watch some Jamal Crawford
His
highlights.
Ball handling skills might be You could argue
he's top 5 with that.
Yeah,
top 5, top 3,
top 3. Yeah,
top 3. Because
that boy might even
his
be
handles
top
was sick.
Ball handler.
He had and 1 handles in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So Jamal Crawford, if you wanted a bucket, he was definitely a bucket. I was watching a video where he had scored 17 points, made 17 straight buckets. The one game when he was playing with New York.
Okay.
I can't think of the game, but he scored 17 straight buckets for them.
Dang. Yeah. Yeah, he was. Yeah, Jamal Crawford, very, very slept on.
And then they said, what was his last game he ever played? I think he scored 51 points.
Yeah.
Let me look that up. I think his last game. Yeah.
He had a
walk-off game. He scored 51 points off the bench.
Let's see.
Greatest 6-man ever. I will give it.
I was about to say greatest 6-man ever. For sure.
And I'm mad because I was watching a video. And they were interviewing Jamal Crawford on one of them little podcasts, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that, we all, with all the moves and stuff that he did, as far as the passes and the dribbling, he said if he ever would have made the All-Star game, he had moves that he was going to pull out in the All-Star game.
Yeah, that he just
never
didn't
got
use it in
to
game.
see it because he never made the All-Star game.
Yeah. His last game, 51-point outburst for the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, it was like 51 and 5 assists or something like that.
Yeah, bro. It was Dirk Nowitzki's final home game. Yeah,
that
was 2019.
That boy. Look, if y'all ain't ever watched Jamal Crawford or paid attention, because he was a 6-man. A lot of people don't give credit to a lot of 6-men.
6-man, yeah, for sure.
Greatest 6-man I've ever watched. He's literally instant offense off the bench. Yeah. Certified bucket getter.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter if he started or if he played off the bench. He just wanted to ball.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
And he's doing a good job as being a commentator now. So I like Jamal. I like watching Jamal Crawford. So hey, shout outs to Jamal Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Salute.
Yeah.
And at the same time, y'all go ahead and watch some highlights, man, and enjoy.
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad you did that one. That's a good one. NFL. I wanted to talk about it's Rocky, right? Mm-hmm. So I wanted to ask what you thought, right? We obviously know it's some teams that are gonna be getting rid of some quarterbacks. Tua's probably not gonna be back in Miami. Arizona's probably gonna try to
trade Murray.
Let's say that this is Matthew Stafford's last year, right?
Could well be.
I have zero interest in Tua. I've read some articles that say Tua's a potential landing spot. No, he's not. All right. I don't know what y'all smoking.
Tua. I'm gonna say he's on the verge of being a certified backup, man.
Yeah.
He's really that close to that.
But do you think McVay can do something with Murray? Because Murray's not a bad quarterback.
I don't think he fits y'all system.
I think that, look, we've watched. Here's the deal. Since McVay has been with the Rams, McVay has been able to customize based on what he has. He's been able to, like teams have stolen from him, and he's adjusted.
He's a hell of a coach. We know this.
I think he can create a system for Murray. Like McVay is just that kind of coach.
Yeah, but Murray just ain't that type of player. It ain't all about the coaches. It ain't all about the coaches. We seen what Murray could do. He's not a slouch. I'm not gonna knock Murray. I'm not saying Murray is trash. I think what is best fit for a team like the Rams with the way that y'all play, the style that y'all have, Murray doesn't fit the bill for me. Having a decent mobile quarterback, yeah, but like he can't make. He don't. You gotta understand, Stafford. Although he's not the most mobile quarterback, he can, he can do a little bit back there. He can dodge. He can get away from him. He's a tough player. You know what I'm saying? But Murray ain't gonna make some of them throws that Stafford makes. Yeah. Murray don't have the same type of reading ability that Stafford has. He's not even he's not even a Jared Goff for that matter. Even though Jared Goff could make some boneheaded plays sometimes, honestly. But when Goff is on his game, we seen what Goff can do. You know what I'm saying? His reads are a lot better. When you watching them, they read the game better than what Murray can. Now, that ain't saying that Murray can't create and be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the man's limited to where his understanding of the game or being able to be that type that may be able to fit, but I just don't think y'all system fits what he does well. And I do think, McVay can usher him in and create, but I just don't see it fitting y'all like that. I don't.
No.
I don't like him. I don't like him in a Rams uniform.
Okay. So let's say Stafford retires, which I don't think he will this year. But let's say that he does.
Right.
What's our next move? Who do we go after?
Depends on who's going to be available. I mean, y'all definitely can't go with Garoppolo off the bench.
Now I will say this. I do think Garoppolo is serviceable.
He is. I joke because he was with the 49ers and stuff. But I seen what he could do. He is a good he would be a good bet. Now I've seen him in the crappy Raiders system. But
it's hard to look good with what the Raiders got going on right now.
Yeah. But I think Garoppolo would be a better fit. Like if I was to sit here and say, do I put Murray? Murray gives you the athletic ability. Garoppolo, he ain't no deep passer. Murray can extend plays. He can do a lot of things that Garoppolo can't do. But I think that because Garoppolo definitely will know y'all system a lot better, he would probably fit better for it. Like if you want to usher in Murray and have him be a little backup or whatever for a while to learn the system, it might work. You might be able to mold him into that, but I just don't see him fitting Rams style football. I see Garoppolo being a better fit for that because y'all don't really ask the quarterbacks to do too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't ask them to do a lot. Like Stafford don't really just make the right reads.
Yeah.
And then you got Puka Nacua, who is top level receiver. He's a possession receiver, so he's catching everything. And then you got Devontae Adams, he's catching everything.
And you got Parkinson's.
And you got Parkinson's, and then you got a good running game.
Yeah.
So technically, you don't need
Williams.
Yeah, you don't need them to do a lot besides make the throws that they need to make. Yeah. So Murray probably could work in that way, but I just don't see him fitting. But I think Garoppolo, as for somebody who's been under the system, knows McVay, how he likes to probably play. That will be y'all move until y'all find y'all next QB. Probably will be somebody in the draft. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who that would be. So
I mean, not Colt.
You talk about Arch Manning.
Arch Manning, yeah.
Yeah, we're probably not going to be Arch Manning, man. Come on now.
No, we ain't going to be able to get him. But you know who we can go all in on?
What's that?
Joe Burrow. He don't want to be in Cincinnati no more.
No, we know this.
He's sick of it. He don't want to be there no more.
No matter what he say, I don't think. I don't think he wants to stay there too much longer.
He said he do, but I don't think he do.
I will say this: Joe Burrow would fit y'all very well because y'all protect the quarterback for one.
Yeah.
Y'all will protect the quarterback, and on top of that, he is an elite passer. You give him some receivers. We've seen what he does with Jamal Chase.
Mm-hmm.
You see what the Bengals look like when they have Joe Burrow and the weapons that they do have. This year is a wash, but we've seen what they can do. So I believe Joe Burrow will be your target. That should be your target if he's available.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Agreed.
who knows? That should be your target. Now, other than that, I think your best move would be let's go ahead and get somebody let's go ahead and draft somebody that we can work into y'all system.
Yeah.
I just don't think Murray is going to be it.
The only way Stafford would retire this season, it's the only way he would. I think if we won a Super Bowl, he would wrap it up.
It makes sense.
If the Rams won a Super Bowl this year, he would be done.
And that would make perfect sense. I mean, that's two. What would be the purpose of? I mean, you could always come back from it because the love of the game. Obviously, we've seen Phillip Rivers come back, so the love of the game is always going to be there for players. But
it's
I
crazy.
See that.
I was reading an article and they were talking about Phillip Rivers, and they said him coming back and signing to a team extended his insurance for 10 more years, his health insurance for him and his family for 10 more years. If that was the reason he did it, brilliant.
Yeah, smart. He's smart. Work the system how you can work that bug. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, smart. Yeah. But at the end of the day, guess what? They called you. You didn't call them. So
that's true.
Hey, well,
that's true.
It is what it is.
And the Colts still have a realistic chance of making. They're not out of it. Jonathan
it's a slim
Taylor
chance, but it's there.
Still leading the league in rushing.
That boy bad, man.
Yeah. It's crazy too. Like, as good as the Cowboys' offense is, like their offense is the league leader in efficiency and all of that. Like passing, just points, all of that. But
that's the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's the Cowboys. That's the Cowboys.
They've always. I mean, let's just be real. Cowboys always has a good offense.
Yeah.
There's not very many years you can sit there and say the Cowboys' offense literally stinks, just completely stinks. They've always had some type of offensive weapon out there. They've always given you at least that. I mean, like the early 2000s, they probably was like pretty trash.
But Bill Parcells.
Yeah, but then you got like when they had like even when Tony Romo was there. Tony Romo, you're looking at his numbers, and you're like, how are y'all losing games? Because his numbers were actually pretty good. Regular season. He just did boneheaded things.
But that's the Cowboys. Regular season, right?
Exactly.
It's regular season. That's the thing same thing with Dak.
Yeah.
Looks good regular season.
Good, but regular season. But when it comes down to actually the big games to get you somewhere.
Bueno.
Yeah. It can't get you to that finish line. That's the only problem with the Cowboys. They can't get over that hump. I mean, I'm grateful that y'all don't ever make it over the hump, but hey, you know what I'm saying?
We're not disappointed.
You know what I'm saying? But we just some sports fans.
Yeah.
Just pointing out the obvious.
Yeah. Just pointing out.
Y'all have it. Y'all just can't. Y'all can't finish it. That's the problem.
Exactly. Exactly. The other interesting thing, I'm gonna need these big sports networks and these talking heads that just trying to create ratings and stuff, man. I'm gonna need them to get it together, trying to just come up with stuff, man. Because if you look me in the face and say you don't think Matthew Stafford is an MVP, and you over there looking at Josh Allen, they wouldn't win without him. Okay, you tell me, name me the quarterback that's gonna do what Stafford's doing. I want them analysts to be like, okay, we'll switch out the quarterback. Tell me the quarterback that's gonna do what Stafford's doing with that team. Go ahead, tell me.
That's gonna do what Stafford's doing with the Rams.
Name another quarterback because you
that
can't
could
tell.
Do?
Because
well, we just talked about Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow's it. But here's my thing, right? Mahomes could exactly, but in that case, what would they be? They would be up for MVP, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay,
They would be up for
so
MVP. His
they would
numbers are
be up
MVP
for
numbers.
MVP, right?
He has
The
MVP
numbers are
numbers.
MVP numbers, but
And then
the
go
argument
ahead.
they keep saying is their argument is that Matthew Stafford has more weapons, right?
I mean, you only can play with who you got on your
Team for one and two. Let me tell you what I'm gonna tell you. It's maybe you got about 3 or 4 quarterbacks in the league that can make the throws that Stafford makes.
Yeah.
Because let me
Yeah.
tell you what, some of them passes that Puka Nacua been catching and Devontae Adams been catching, who's making
Yeah.
them throws?
It's not a lot of pinpoint accurate
It's
quarterbacks like that.
like that. You got Burrow is one.
Yeah. Burrow makes that throw. Mahomes makes that throw.
Yeah.
I'll even say Dak will make that throw because I done seen him do some crazy stuff
Dak can make
and
that
be
throw.
be right accurate. So I would say Dak can make that throw.
And Jared Goff.
Goff can make that throw. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's it that can make some of them throws. And Jared Goff ain't really doing no lookers like Stafford is. Stafford can throw you a pinpoint accurate pass
if we
and
talk
not
about
be
trick
looking at the
plays,
receiver.
if we talk about trick plays, and I'm only boiling down to Stafford, Mahomes, and really that's probably gonna be
it.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be throwing those type of passes.
Exactly. Them sidearms and all that kind of stuff to get it under the arms of people and stuff.
Yeah.
Stafford and Mahomes about it.
Yeah, it's not very many that's gonna do that. Not that I want my quarterback to be doing that, but hey, if it works for you and you can get it to work, hey, I'll take it every single time. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, not very many are doing that. I mean, you look at it, you could say the Bills are nothing without Josh Allen because there's not very many that can kind of play his style of football. I mean, at the level that he does play. So he does have a lot of value. We ain't knocking that. He has a lot of value. I don't like what they're doing with that because it's not all Josh Allen.
Yeah, because
without Cook,
because the Bills lead the league in rushing yards per game.
I was about to say without Cook, they're cooked.
Yeah, exactly. The Bills
Josh Allen
lead
does
the
a
league in
whole
rushing yards
lot,
per
but
game.
yeah, that's my only thing. It's like y'all give a lot of credit to Josh Allen, not really looking at that. That boy Cook back there is a baller, man. He's a baller. So
the Bills are averaging 158 yards a game rushing,
and Cook's the majority of that. Now Allen does contribute to a lot of it too, but
no, he does, and I don't take that away. But what we not finna do is we not finna downplay Matthew Stafford's season. We not finna downplay.
I don't even think it's. And to me, it's like they're not trying to downplay his season. They're trying to elevate Josh Allen again, like what they did last year. When you talking about Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, the same argument was made. He had less. He's doing what he's doing with less, but that's not a fair argument because even when you look at it, Lamar Jackson last year was incredible. Like he's put up like just about good historical numbers too. So it's just like
because
you're taking away one because he has a team built around him versus the other one that they got rid of their receivers and made themselves bad. I mean, if you want to do that, we could have said last year you might as well gave it to Mahomes. He had nobody, led the league in drops.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He led the league in drops and all kinds of stuff. But guess what? He still won every game just about. So it's like, we can't do that. We can't do that, man. It's, if you ask me, Stafford, he's top runner for MVP right now. And that's just pretty much about it. That's how I look at it for right now. That's how I look at it. Because I don't see any other quarterback right now really standing out like that. I don't see it right now.
I also
want a reluctant 49er fan saying that.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the 49ers,
Rams.
I was just about to talk about the 49ers. Brandon Ayuk hasn't been with the team in over a month, right?
He's still on the team?
Yeah, well, and I would say that Y'all probably have fared well without him, clearly, but y'all probably doing better off without him, in my opinion.
I mean, honestly, I don't even have an opinion on it because what I'm seeing is what we're doing without him. We don't need him.
Yeah.
At all. Gave him all that money, and he can't even. He hasn't played.
Yeah.
Ever since we got that contract, he hasn't played. Granted, he's injured, but at the end of the day, it doesn't look like we really needed him.
No, he didn't. And
he's not looking like he's really worth the money because you ain't played. You literally haven't played, so.
But
and then I like Jennings better.
Yes.
We got Kittle. We got Pearsall. We got we got other people like what's his name? Robinson, I think, is the other guy that we picked up from y'all. I like the core that we got, and oh boy, that was I can't think of his name now, but he was
the corner.
The receiver that was balling out when
yeah.
With Mac Jones.
Yeah. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
So it's like
the guy that followed Mac Jones over there.
So it's like could we use Brandon Ayuk? Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm not saying that the man ain't talented. He's hella talented. You know what I'm saying? Just as we're seeing it right now, we're producing without you.
Yeah. And you don't even be with the team. You know, like
wasted money.
Yeah.
Wasted money. It could have gone to somebody else.
Yeah.
All that money we could have paid somebody else to stay or keep. So, but I mean, hindsight 2020. That's what we're looking at.
But we move on. This does make John Lynch look like a genius because John Lynch, I don't care what happened. Like, so here's the thing. As a Rams fan, obviously 49ers, Rams, that's that is what it is, right?
Right.
But can nobody like try to downplay what the 49ers have been doing and not think that that's an awesome job by the coaching staff, awesome job by ownership, GM, all of that, all the above, to still be probably, if honestly, like, if I'm not a Rams fan, like honestly, somebody out of that division, in my opinion, is winning the Super Bowl. Somebody from the NFC West is winning the Super Bowl. I'll just say that. That's how I feel.
I kind of feel the same way.
Somebody from the NFC
West. It seems like the road is going to have to go through there anyway. So
yeah. Somebody from that NFC West is winning the Super Bowl. Period. Point blank. The end. That's how I feel.
It's hard to knock it.
Yeah.
We got 3 teams. That's what 10. At least, what y'all 11-3.
Yeah. Seattle's 11-3.
11-3.
Yeah. So, and don't y'all play Seattle last game of the season?
Mm-hmm. We got our next game is the Bears. I think it's Bears. I want to say Detroit.
Is it Detroit? I think it is Detroit or Green Bay. I think
it's Detroit.
Is it Detroit? Let's see.
No. It's Colts, Bears, Seattle. Colts, Bears, Seattle, because we play Seattle.
It is.
We play Colts
it's Colts, Bears, Seattle. You're exactly right. 1,000% correct. Yep, you're exactly correct. Exactly correct. Yeah.
Whew, so it's gonna be a hell of a ride next 3 weeks for us.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be easy.
No, it's not, because the Colts,
Bears.
The Colts, I feel like okay, but the Bears, that ain't exactly an easy.
They're not a
easy
pushover.
W.
They're not a pushover team at all.
Yeah. So that's gonna be and even Seattle, depending on what house
definitely
everything, depending on how everything's going, like with it tight like that, everybody's playing to the end.
Yep.
We got Seattle tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, y'all do.
Yes. Yeah.
Can y'all both lose so we can go ahead and be the top of the division? That's all. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Well, if we lost, obviously I would need y'all to beat Seattle at the end, because I think if we lost, we would win out. But we would need y'all to beat Seattle at the end
in order for y'all to be division winners. Probably, maybe. Well, because if we went out, I think we would be the division
That would
winners.
make y'all division winners, yeah.
Yeah, because we done beat Seattle. We done beat y'all. We done beat the Cardinals twice.
Yeah.
We're 3-1 in division. Are we? Yeah, we're 3-1 in the division right now.
Because we split with y'all.
Yep. And y'all 3-1 in division, I believe.
Yeah, 3-1 in division.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, we're both 3-1 in division.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, man, I got it. Don't we play 6 games? So we are 4-1.
Or it could be 4-1. Yeah, because we beat Arizona twice.
Yeah.
Or do we still got Arizona? We beat. Let's see. Rams division wins. So in the division,
I think y'all 4-1 now.
Let's see, because we're 11-3. It doesn't show the division. It shows we're 6-1 at home.
Let's just do this. NFC West.
Yeah, NFC, because West Division.
So it is NFC's. Why aren't they showing the division records here?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, the division record. Division records. Let's see. Records.
Oh, here it is. I found it. So it is, so the Rams, y'all are 3-1. We're 4-1.
Okay.
Seattle's 2-2. Yeah, Cardinals on the list. I mean, they 0-5.
They own there.
They own the list. That's crazy though, because we all theoretically, every single one of us could end up the season probably at 4-2.
Yeah.
If Seattle wins against y'all and then beat us, they'll be 4-2. We'll be 4-2. Then if y'all beat, I know y'all got the Cardinals next because they are 0-5, and I know they played Seattle twice already.
Yeah.
So if y'all was to lose and then beat the Cardinals, y'all be 4-2. That would be the craziest tiebreaker. Bruh, can you imagine the mess on that tiebreaker, dog?
Yeah.
Because that means that we split with you and Seattle. Seattle split with... Did y'all win twice against Seattle? They split with y'all, right? So they split with y'all. So all the ones...
We have to play Seattle tomorrow.
Oh, yeah,
so
y'all got to play them again. Yeah.
Beat them the first game.
So if they were to win, if we all ended up 4-2, all the top teams in that division split against each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now you got to go with tiebreakers. And you can't go with whoever beat Arizona because everybody beat the Arizona. So,
yeah.
So it's just like, bro, that would be the craziest scenario for trying to a division leader.
That would be. Just to eliminate that. But look, another division that's kind of like that is the NFC North.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
yes, it is.
Look at
they are like that.
Green Bay and
Chicago's 10-4, Green Bay's 9-4-1. Then you got Detroit that's 8-6, and then you got Minnesota that's 6-8. Unfortunately, Minnesota has been eliminated.
Yeah.
But Detroit has a bad division record. They're 1-3.
Yeah, that's and here's the thing. Detroit probably ain't gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah. I feel like they're probably gonna get left out. Because if they lose to us, it's gonna be real. Well, we don't play them. Never mind, I'm tripping. I keep thinking we played them. We did that last year. We played them. We played the Bears. So if we beat the Bears, that helps out somebody there. But they don't have a big margin of error. Looking at it all, their margin of error is so slim because we're probably gonna get in 3 teams. We potentially can get in 3 teams. So you're talking about whoever's the NFC East division winner, which more than likely is probably Philly. They got a really weak schedule going forward. So if we put Philly there, then there's the toss-up in the NFC North between Chicago, Green Bay. Detroit's kind of on that,
They're on the fringe.
Yeah, so if we just give that to Chicago, let's say we give it to Chicago, or Green Bay, whoever's number 1 right now, I don't care. So the NFC North could potentially get 2 teams in. So that's already 3 teams.
Yeah.
So let's just say they get 2 teams in. That's 3 teams right there. The NFC South, that has Tampa Bay or Carolina, whichever one that gets there.
Whichever one, exactly.
Yeah. So that would be 4 teams. So that leaves for 3 more slots.
Yeah. And we're in. The Rams are in.
Rams are in, so that's 2 more slots. So you're looking at Seattle and San Francisco could fill those last two slots real easy. And Detroit could be on the outside looking in. Because I gave NFC North 2 teams already. So it's going to be. So that means, unfortunately, for you Cowboy fans.
Oh, yeah. Cowboys ain't getting in.
It's a done deal.
Because Cowboys ain't getting in.
Because even if the 49ers lose all the rest of their games, y'all probably still not going to get in. I mean, we'll be 10-7. Well, you might be able to if you win out. No, you ain't getting in. Anyway, go ahead and move on from that thought process. Don't even
fix your lips to.
Yeah,
Yeah, no. Then you got in the AFC. The AFC North is very interesting.
Yeah, with Buffalo not Buffalo, with Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Yeah, one of those two are gonna get in. It's starting to be real tight, and they gotta play each other one more time.
Yeah, they do. And then Buffalo and New England kind of is interesting because
New England could have wrapped up their whole entire thing, and I can't believe they actually just ended up losing. It was a 21-0. They were 20 smoking in the beginning.
Yeah. Yep.
That's how quick the game could change, bro.
Oh yeah. And then Jacksonville, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Flying under the radar. But Houston is right on their tail.
Right there.
Yeah. And I think they still got to play each other again.
I think so. Hey, Houston's defense is crazy. The boys is balling, bro.
Yep.
I still see Houston probably pulling that one out. I think Jacksonville will still get in. From looking at it, I think it's going to probably be... I know New England and Buffalo, I feel like both of those two teams will get in. Pittsburgh, or I'm leaning towards Pittsburgh to actually win the division.
Yeah.
I'm kind of leaning towards Pittsburgh.
Denver's in.
Denver's in. I think the Chargers are going to get in.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Chargers really have a chance to get in. So that... the Colts probably going to be out Monday.
Interesting.
The Colts could be out Monday.
Yeah.
Because they can play us. So, I feel like we're going to be on a game. And I don't think
AFC is interesting.
It is.
Let's look. Let's see. Let's look at
the let's see. New England,
playoffs.
Buffalo. I feel like their two are in. I feel like Pittsburgh probably get in. Baltimore, I think they're not going to make it this year. Jacksonville, the South might get 2.
Yeah.
And then that leaves room for Denver and Los Angeles. That'll be 7 teams.
That'll be 7 teams, yeah.
Indianapolis still has a chance because if they end up, let's just say hypothetically they beat us on Monday, then they go 9-6. The Texans and Jacksonville got to play again. Yeah. So one of them gonna take an L, and that division's gonna be real interesting coming down to the end. Real interesting. Yeah, this is starting, bro. It's been an interesting year. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a real interesting year. We got some surprises.
I'm looking at the AFC playoff picture. Mm-hmm. It has, of course, Denver's already in, right? Make the playoffs. Yeah. New England has a 99% chance making the playoffs. Buffalo has a 99% chance making the playoffs. Jacksonville has a 98% chance to make the playoffs. The Chargers have a 95% chance to make the playoffs. Houston has a 95% chance to make the playoffs. And Pittsburgh has a 63% chance to make the playoffs. And Baltimore at 38%.
Where's Indianapolis? They ain't even on that list, the wild card list.
They're 12. They have a 12%
chance. Yeah. It makes sense.
So that's AFC. NFC, Rams are in. Seattle, 99% chance. Philly, 99% chance. San Francisco, 98% chance. Green Bay, 91% chance. Tampa, 75% chance. Chicago, 75% chance. Detroit, 36% chance. Carolina, 25% chance. And as we said earlier, Dallas, 1% chance. So, that's what we got there.
It's interesting,
it's tight. It's interesting.
Really
Very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really interesting.
Very. And so, as we said at the beginning of the year, remember after like week 3, we were like, yo, this season is crazy. And then week 5, it got crazier. And we were like, this is one of the better seasons in the recent history. Like, just with the tightness of everybody.
Yeah.
You know, it's even more exciting that, look, and just to be clear, we talk about Patrick Mahomes and everything that we've said over the years about Patrick Mahomes, but we don't ever want to see a player get injured.
Never, man.
Ever, right? And am I happy to see Kansas City kind of fall off the high horse?
Yeah, I am.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie.
And I like Andy Reid, you know what I'm saying? So it
yeah. Oh, I like Andy Reid.
One of those things there, but yeah. I'm not going to say that I don't miss them not missing the playoffs. But I do want everybody to be at their best when they playing. So it's like,
yeah.
Now I will say I honestly believe that Patrick Mahomes probably shouldn't even played in that game. Of course, I understand the stakes, but he's been supposedly nursing a knee injury for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And playing,
I guess when you're trying to fight to make the,
I mean, they still I understood.
You know,
I understood the whole situation. It's just I you know, sometimes the players need to protect yourself, bro. Like you can't. There's only so much you're gonna be able to do sometimes, and he's already had to do so much for his team this year.
Yeah,
like literally, Mahomes has had to do some Herculean stuff for them this year, and it's just like, unfortunately, things like this does happen. But when you're playing hurt, you risk these even more because you're already impacting. The legs ain't nothing to mess with, bro. Like
and you know, also Green Bay losing Micah Parsons.
Yes.
Same injury. Rough.
Yes.
Rough. He's
that's gonna be hard.
He's
bro.
very, very, very vital to what Green Bay and that defense was able to do. Like, he's a huge part. The amount of pressure that he was able to generate and the way teams have to plan to face them.
Did you see the stat of pressures that he pulls?
Yeah.
66. That was like 4 different people on his team combined number.
Yeah. That's exactly. You know what I mean?
That is, you know, to lose somebody like that.
Right. Yeah. And so that all of those things play a part, man. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not in love with the idea of playing quarterbacks that are your like franchise guys with such a small slither of, like, let's say you got a 2 or 3% chance, right?
Right.
Let some backups. But also, here's the thing. I'm not in love with playing starting QBs, like kind of let some of your young, but also at the same time, you can't really do that because, hey, you want to try to knock some people out. You want to try to knock some people off. You want to do like New Orleans has been doing the last couple weeks.
Yeah, they have been getting they've been some Achilles heels out there for people.
Yeah. You want to be a spoiler, you know? So I get it. It's a balanced thing. I guess it depends on who your quarterback is too. I mean, if you're a team like the Saints, doesn't matter, right? But they out here trying to play spoiler to people.
Yeah, but you out here, they ain't got nothing to lose. I mean, now it's experience for them. So it's like there's nothing that they have that they're gonna mean. Yeah, let's just reframe reframe that statement. You do still have things to lose. Of course, you don't want to lose any starting players. You don't want to,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to hurt your future or anything like that. Put anybody in harm's way. But at the same time, you might as well let the youngins grow.
Yeah,
let them grow. Like, I understand wanting to play spoiler, but what does it really do for you?
Yeah,
you mess up somebody else from going to the playoffs, but at the cost of your own expensive your quarterback or a franchise QB. No, I mean,
now
I'll let him play a little bit, but that'd be about it.
There you go. Yeah, balance it out. Now, I'm gonna tell you what. Here's Atlanta beating Tampa Bay the other night last week.
That was a good game.
That was a good game. Let me tell you something, right? Atlanta is very talented, and if they give Atlanta, if they don't fire Ryan Morris and give Atlanta one more year, on paper, Atlanta's really good, and we've seen glimpses.
Yeah.
Right, when they utilize Kyle Pitts the right way, and when they have a team.
Oh yeah.
They have a team.
Most definitely.
But if I'm Atlanta, you got Kirk Cousins that's playing. I mean, Michael Penix Jr. hasn't played. If I'm Atlanta, our whole thing is, all right, let's go mess up people's chances these last 3 weeks.
You got to. You might as well. But then again,
let's just go. Like I'm going all in.
I definitely ain't playing Penix though.
No, he injured anyway.
He injured anyway, so
yeah.
But Kirk Cousins, go earn your money. Now.
Yeah, we can. Let's like use the crap out of you. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? We got you on the contract for a huge. You got one of the biggest backup contracts ever.
Yeah. Who's kind of having a really, really good season, but unfortunately their team can't win close games?
Who's that?
Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah. He's been looking pretty good.
He's been looking really good. And I think he's gonna.
He's the reason why you sitting here thinking, are they gonna keep Murray or are they gonna trade him?
Right, and they're probably gonna trade him. I think that experiment is done. But Jacoby Brissett might earn himself. He can go some places in.
Oh yeah, he's earned a contract from somebody.
Yeah, Miami might want to take a look. Yeah, Miami might want to take a look.
That's if don't bring him back.
Huh?
That's if
Arizona
trying to bring Brissett back. Now
that's true.
Here's a thing to think about. Since they're trying to you might possibly be getting rid of Murray. What if Miami goes for Murray?
I didn't think about it, but that could work.
That would be a good pickup for them. Yeah, it really would. Really be a good pickup for them,
Yeah.
They already like a team that plays fast. Why not throw a fast quarterback in there?
Yeah.
In the mix. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I didn't think about that. At all, but that's a good observation, Adrian. That's a good observation.
So, hey, I could see him going to Miami, running through that system down there.
Yeah, that's like looking at it, look at the way their roster is constructed, given, if they did that, they would really have to work on building their defense though.
Yeah.
They don't, the thing with the Dolphins is we've even saw them look good at times this season.
Yeah.
But they would now let me ask you this. With that said, then where you think Tua's going? Probably the Raiders. Where could Tua go?
Where could Tua go? To him with the Raiders until the Raiders fix their whole offensive line.
Because he gets too many concussions.
He's concussion prone. I'm not putting him in that situation. And I'm not even trying to be funny. With
I'm not trying to be funny, but that dude is a.
And the Raiders just don't protect their QBs right now. They don't have a line that's protecting their QBs. So, no, I'm not doing that to him. Yeah. I don't think Tua's a great quarterback, but I don't think he's a slouch either. I'm trying to think where Tua could go.
The Jets?
I mean, it's funny. The Jets is one of them. I mean, the Jets stay needing a quarterback, apparently.
Yeah.
Not, they just can't get it right, period. The Jets would be solid for them.
Maybe, I want to say New Orleans, but New Orleans they down there experimenting right now.
Yeah, they like where they're at. I think they like what
they love it.
To be honest with you,
they like being at the bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not making any noise, not doing anything.
Yeah, that's
down in the bayou.
Yeah,
they love the bag on their head.
Yeah, and I ain't sorry New Orleans fans if y'all are offended, but I'm just stating the facts. No, I'm sorry, not a fact. My opinion.
Yeah. It's opinion based show.
Opinion based.
Don't want to get nothing out like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think honestly that would be about it. Um, it's not very many, just because he's too injury prone to me
yeah.
for that he's gonna
And
really.
he just
I
he
don't know if
like
he's gonna really be more of a starting quarterback once he leaves. If he leaves
yeah,
Miami,
that's what I'm saying. He's probably yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be hard for him to get a starting job.
yeah, I don't think there's very many teams that's gonna be. I mean, he could probably, if Aaron Rodgers retired, Pittsburgh, but I don't like that look for him to
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. That wouldn't be a good look
One
for him.
one thing Tomlin does is, you give me scraps and
Oh yeah,
we're gonna make the
man, that's just
playoffs.
facts.
We're gonna
We
make the
know
playoffs.
he gonna turn he gonna turn shit into sugar.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know the phrase is the other way around, but hey, but
That's just the reality
yeah,
now.
yeah, I think it's either the Jets who would be for Tua, but I don't think he would be going to another NFC East team. Yeah, man, I don't want him. I don't want him in I don't want him in Las Vegas. I wouldn't
Yeah.
want that for him. But I think he's probably not going to be a starting quarterback
No, he's gonna play the Marcus
going forward.
Mariota role. Yeah,
Unfortunately
yeah.
for him.
Now with that
Unfortunately
said,
or fortunately, you never know. People have been resurrecting
or
their careers.
fortunately, yeah,
He
that's
could
true.
be end up being a backup with the Seahawks or some junk like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. What coaches do you think are skating on thin ice? What coaches are in the hot seat?
Well, the one in Cleveland, definitely
Oh,
Stefanski.
Stavansky.
Honestly,
Yeah,
it's time to get that man up out of there, man.
yeah,
Get
it
him on out
is.
of here.
Yeah, it
He
is.
just
And
play. He just weird. Like
bonehead. Like I don't know if he's doing it on purpose or what. Because
at this
obviously,
moment, it seems like it.
yeah. Because obviously, and look, since you brought up Stefanski or Cleveland, listen to me. We watched Dylan Gabriel for 6 weeks, and
Hmm.
we've watched Shador, right? And regardless of last game, we saw how many times Shador had to drop back and pass, and we saw the offensive line be crap.
As
And
always.
we saw him make some dime passes, and we saw a certain receiver that most people do not like.
Jared Judy.
Yeah, catch it but not catch it, and then it turned into an interception. So listen, here's my thing, right? This is what I'm gonna say on that note. I'm not talking about whether you like Shador's attitude or his confidence or his swag or whatever, whether you like his dad, if you think his dad talks too much, whatever, whatever, whatever. I've watched him play, right? Shador is a better passer than Dylan Gabriel.
Yes, he
Okay?
is.
Dylan Gabriel cannot throw past 15.
Say that again.
Cannot throw the ball past 15.
I don't think the people in the back heard you.
Dylan Gabriel can't throw the ball past 15 yards. Okay? With that said, we've been watching Shador Sanders throw with pinpoint accuracy
Yeah.
past 15 yards. If you feel Shador holds the ball too long, okay, he's a rookie. That's been the knock on a lot of rookie quarterbacks in the past. He's
Not
held the
only that
ball
though,
too
but
long.
I will say that that has been the narrative for him, even coming in, being in high school for doing. I mean,
Very true.
college. So
Very true.
that is a narrative. Is it really a bad thing? It just depends. Like when you really look at it, a person that can hold the ball can create. I mean, us.
I
We
watched
we
Patrick
dealt.
Mahomes hold the ball too long a
You know
lot
what I'm
of
saying? We
times.
we dealt with a Russell Wilson in the
Yeah,
NFC
I watched
West.
Russell. Yeah,
Create plays by holding the ball for you
holding the
longer.
ball.
So can knock him all you want to, or try to knock him with that. He's just trying to make a play. Now, does
Yeah,
he need to learn how to maybe do his check downs or stuff like that? Yeah, sure. Some of the time when you look at it, or is he holding the ball because that he just ain't reading the defense right, or is it just because maybe his receivers aren't getting open?
yeah,
Do I think he needs to probably learn how to throw the ball away? Yeah, but that's in due time. He'll learn the game and he'll be able to, make those right decisions. Especially if, hopefully, if he ever gets a coach worth a damn,
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he might develop into something different. So we could say all these things if we want to, but he's learning the game just like a Dylan Gabriel, just like any other rookie right now. They're learning the game, so
Yeah.
you got to
And
cut
look,
him some
this is
slack.
this is not to crap on Dylan Gabriel. I'm just stating what I can see with my eyes. And I saw Gabriel do kind of what he was doing at Oregon, was throwing to really fast receivers and they get the yak yards, and it, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? That's
yeah,
what that's it. That's all I'm observing. So I watched him play this season, and I'm like, oh, he just, all right, 8 yards here. Okay, all right, 9 yards here. Okay, all right, 5 yards here. I'm watching Shadur throw it up the field. And
yeah.
if you can actually get him some legitimate coaching and a team without, all the BS, like he had the wrong play cards in his wrist or whatever that was.
It sounds like
Whatever,
some dumb shit, bro.
yeah,
Let's just keep it 1,000. Like what? You gave
yeah,
him?
yeah. So
That's crazy.
whatever that was, and look, I don't wanna gripe on it too long. I just wanna say at this point we see you either hate him or you like him.
You hate him or love him.
And yeah, and right now, let's just eliminate all the outside noise and look at the gameplay for itself. Like for one, he's a rookie, and we've seen Peyton Manning's rookie year, right, and Hall of Famer, you
Yeah,
know,
Hall of Famer. Can't
uh,
lie. His rookie
we
year was terrible.
was one of the worst, right? So I just want to point out, like, we got to chill, and it's got to be about what we see on the field. All the personal stuff, it's
Unnecessary.
yeah, it's unnecessary. It's kind of taken away from the moment. So, I would love for, like, fans in general to, let's stop looking at stats all the time and not watching the game and then coming to a conclusion based on the numbers you see, because context matters. And
Yes, it does.
in my opinion, when you have thousands of people that just get on Facebook or Twitter or whatever you want to call it, and they look at some stats and then they form an opinion based on those numbers without any context of how the game went. See, like me and you, Adrian, we sit and watch these games, right?
Yeah.
With our eyes, right? Like I'm watching, like I'm sitting here and I watch 4 games at one time,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm flipping through the games, watching with my eyes. I'm not leaving it to numbers at the end and being like, "Oh, yep, sucked." You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, because they don't tell the whole story.
Right. And so, I hated to get off on a rant like that, but I feel like it just messes things up, and it makes it unfun. So, like, let's go based on what we watch before we form opinions. And I know that, I mean, that's not going to happen, but I would love for it to happen. So,
Yeah, 9 times out of 10 it ain't happening, bro. But
no,
it would be nice, because we all know what you see on TV and what you're getting from stats don't never tell the full story.
no,
It don't. Like you
no.
can't see how a person threw an interception.
Yeah.
Was it really
Whose
his
fingers did
fault
it
or was it
bounce off?
somebody
Yeah.
else's? What is it something else that didn't happen there? We
Yeah.
don't see those things when you're not watching the game.
Yeah.
But when you are watching the game, you'll see that and be like, well, this is what happened.
Right.
No fault to
Right.
him or to whoever. This is what happened. So
Right.
yeah, I think like you're right. I think that people need to just sit and watch the game and then form your opinion.
Yeah.
Don't just form an opinion based upon what you see on stats wise. It's a problem with a lot of things. A lot of people. It's probably why everybody think we're not gonna go there. I was about to go to another sport, a goat debate, but we're not going there today.
Yeah, that's a
So
conversation for another day. Conversation for another day.
yeah, but other than that, bro, it was a good weekend of football. It was a good
Oh
weekend
yeah,
of football.
absolutely. Good weekend of football. Very, very, very interesting. had some good games, some surprise games, some stuff we didn't expect. Do you plan on watching any of the college football playoffs?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Yeah,
I want to see the Miami, Texas. Was it Miami, Texas Tech,
Texas A&M,
or Texas
ain't it?
A&M? I
I
think it's
think it's
Texas
Miami,
A&M or
Texas
Texas.
A&M.
One of them two. Damn it, it's one of them Texas
Yeah.
teams.
Who you pulling for?
Nobody.
Nobody.
If I have a team, it would probably be Miami, just because that was
Yeah.
my old childhood. That was one of my childhood favorite teams. So I'll
Oh,
pull for Miami. But
Miami
other
probably
than
had the greatest roster in college football history.
yeah, yeah, they had
What
some
year was that?
powerhouses.
2001, 2002 season?
Yeah, with Clinton. Are you talking about with Clinton Portis and all them boys?
Yes. Frank Gore.
Frank Gore. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That
They had
team was
some. They had
crazy.
some monsters, boy.
Ed Reed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had some monsters. Miami for them
Yeah.
early Miami teams. Boy, oh boy,
Oh yeah.
you talk about legends.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man, I'm kind of so here's the thing with the college football playoffs. I'm kind of like I'm not picking anybody either. I kind of just want to rock with Texas Tech, see how they
Hmm.
do. But yeah, man, I'm not I'm like excited about it, but it's weird because it's like there's nobody I really want to pull for outside of Texas Tech
Yeah,
or Miami.
yeah. This is one of those. I think it's just one of those college football where you do playoffs where when you watch it, you're just watching it from a really true fan's perspective. You're not
Perspective,
really.
yeah.
I don't really.
No
I don't
stake in
got
the
a stake
game.
in the game, no skin in the
Yeah,
game. I ain't worried about none of them. I'm just
yeah,
watching it. So whoever I want to see the good playoffs. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
for sure, for sure. Yeah,
of course,
that
with
could
me, I
be.
want to see some of them underdogs do some damage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You
yeah,
know what
we
I'm
talked
saying?
about that. We talked
Yeah.
about
So
that.
I would
James
like to see
Madison and
that.
Tulane.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But I don't. Do I expect it? No, but it'll be cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think um I think one of the things about college football though is like regardless of especially like when you get into the elite teams, as they say, like
Hmm.
it's one of those things where even if it's not your team, like you can find your way. Like we've talked about this, like the crowd and the just the atmosphere behind college football games
Yeah.
is just like kind of different, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
1,000%.
yeah, just another level. So yeah, it's gonna be super interesting. Like this is gonna be an interesting weekend because you got college football, we got NFL games on Saturday and
Yeah.
Sunday. College
Yeah.
football
They
Friday,
they
Saturday.
definitely gonna be pissing me off with the NFL because now you're at that point of the season to where you are messing up my Sundays.
Oh yeah,
Because I
yeah,
like to watch multiple games on Red Zone on Sunday.
yeah,
Like I like to see 7 games in the early, 3 in the afternoon,
yeah.
and then the one at night. I
Right.
like that. Now it's gonna probably be like 3 games early and one in the afternoon, one in the evening. Some kind of weird
Yeah.
situation. And I work Sundays, so it kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
yeah. They they
Yeah.
they they threw salt in the wound today when they started
Also,
doing that. And then next week gonna
one
be even worse.
yeah, next week is gonna pee me off because you know how I feel about Christmas Day basketball.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then y'all
We
putting
definitely went
football
to lace
games.
about that. We
Yeah.
definitely went to lace about that because you putting football games on Christmas. I don't.
No. I
I
want to
don't want
watch
to
my
think about
basketball.
football on Christmas. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I'm a hooper, man. I want to. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I want to watch
I'm
my
looking for
basketball.
inside the gym.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
Exactly. So
yeah,
that's messing things up for me.
yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely messing that up. But other than that, it's gonna be some good weeks of sports. So I'm looking for a good week of college football. I'm hoping
Yeah.
for a good weekend of college football. I'm gonna try to sit down and watch some of them this week. Sometimes I don't get a chance to really sit on Saturdays to watch a lot of college.
Yeah.
But
That's when you be on the move, catching up, getting stuff done
yeah,
on your day off.
and things like that. So, but I'm gonna definitely try to make that. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
also the NBA Cup, man. That was an interesting game too, man. That was pretty
Oh yeah.
interesting.
That was a good game last night,
Yeah,
man.
really was. I
That was a
I
real
I had a I didn't know because I watched New York the other day when they won to go to the Cup, but I didn't get a chance to watch the San Antonio and OKC game.
OKC, yeah. That was a good game, too.
I didn't know OKC lost.
Yeah.
They've been whooping so much butt, I assumed that they were going to win. They lost by 2 points. I said, whoa, hold up. I missed a good game, bro. I'm tripping.
No, that was a good game. Yeah, that was a good game. And look, and here's the thing, man. I know OKC lost to San Antonio to go to that, but OKC only has 2 losses this season.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And here's the thing: when you're that good, the people go from being a fan of seeing it to figuring out ways to not like it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I'm already seeing people say, I don't like the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. I'm starting to see that.
What is there not to like about his play, though?
That's what I'm saying. But you know how it goes.
I mean, yeah, I know. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I've been a culprit of one of those people that don't like. I get tired of winners.
Me too. Yeah,
unless it's my team.
Yeah.
Now, if it's my team, I don't give a damn. We could win every single day of the week, and I'm gonna be on my high horse. But
I had to walk that thin line with the Lakers and having LeBron.
Yeah, you in a bad position. Sorry, I knew that hurt a lot of Laker fans' feelings when he came to town because
it did. Like there was other Laker fans
was just like,
damn,
yeah. You had a bunch of years where it was just like, yeah, we against LeBron. Now it's like, oh, he's on our team.
Yeah.
It's like now I gotta be somewhat a fan, but I don't really, but I do because he's on the Lakers and I'm a Laker fan. Yeah, I couldn't have been in that position, bro. I'm sorry. If you would have went, I mean, we talked about it before. I know a long time. I don't think it was on a podcast, but if he had ever came to Chicago, I'm still hating on him.
you still hating on him. Still later.
I'm still not a fan. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you win us championships, cool, great. But I'm not. You still ain't gonna be my GOAT. You know what I'm saying? You're not my GOAT. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't think he ever would have went to Chicago because he's a Cleveland guy. So I think even though, he went to Miami, I think there's a different, when you go back to the 80s, there was kind of like a thing between Cleveland and Chicago, so I just...
Not only that, but it's kind of hard you already chasing the GOAT.
Yeah, that
then
too.
Imagine
then
going to where, you know what I'm saying? Valid. So now you want to be the GOAT. Now you're definitely going to be compared to what Jordan did in Chicago. So it would have been a good fit for him. It was easier to go to LA because, Kobe was there. Kobe, he has a legacy there, but it just, you don't have the ghost of the GOAT sitting there. Unless you're talking about Kareem, but he plays a whole different position than you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you still had to follow the Shaqs, the Kobes. You know what comes through. Yeah. You know what type of excellence comes through,
Yeah, so, the Lakers, for sure. Anything you got to close us out?
Nah, man. Just want some great football. Ready to see some good football this week. Tomorrow starts a good game, hopefully, between Seattle and the Rams. So hopefully we get a good game. I mean, part of me hopes it's a blowout. With the Rams beating Seattle. I don't like the Rams, but I really don't care for Seattle either.
Me either.
I never liked Seattle.
Yeah.
I think it's because...
It's like when the 49ers are playing Seattle. I want the 49ers.
I don't know what it is, bro. I just can't put my finger on it. It's just, I don't.
It's the same with the Cardinals. Like, I'd be like,
I want them to go bye-bye or something, Don't, whatever you do, don't let them win.
Yeah. Same thing.
Probably got something to do with like Russell Wilson and all them back in the day. They was whooping butt, so I'm kind of like, really.
Oh yeah, salty about that.
Yeah, we lost a couple of NFC championships.
To see. Yeah. Makes sense.
Ain't no hate, just discuss.
Well, it is. I mean, it's that division rivalry, and then you got tiers, right? So So
a lot of painful days.
Yeah, it's like Chicago and Green Bay. Chicago and Green Bay, they seem to hate each other the most. Those two teams, you know.
Man,
Yeah,
that rivalry is bonkers, bro.
yeah.
Bonkers, man. I would. One of these days, we'll have to do one of these segments where we talk about the top rivalries in sports in general. I don't know if I think we may have touched that before. I feel like we have, but I don't
But
really know.
we didn't really go in depth with it.
Yeah.
We were more like on college.
Yeah.
So
So we have to
yeah,
get into that because there definitely are some great rivalries, and like I said, Chicago and Green Bay is just
yeah.
that's
That's
a
one of them.
rivalry that goes beyond.
Yeah, goes
So
back.
that's a rivalry. That's a
Yeah,
rivalry.
that goes
Just like
back.
Philly, that's like
Same thing. Yep, same thing.
you know. So we
Yeah,
have to
for sure.
definitely get into that one of these segments. But hey, we'll leave that for another day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, everybody that joined the podcast, we appreciate you. Adrian, as always, I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you. Everybody go enjoy some football this weekend, and we'll holla at you.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.